All right, gay marriage. You tell us in the book that during the 2004 campaign, you talked to George about not making it a significant issue. Do you think we should have it?
Well, I think that we ought to definitely look at it and debate it. I think there are a lot of people who have trouble coming to terms with that because they see marriage as traditionally between a man and a woman. But I also know that, you know, when couples are committed to each other and love each other, that they ought to have, I think, the same sort of rights that everyone has.
So would that be an area where you disagreed?
I guess that would be an area that we disagree. I mean, I understand totally what George thinks and what other people think about marriage being between a man and a woman, and it's a real, you know, reversal really for that to accept gay marriage.
But you do.
But I think we could, yeah.
And what about?
I think it's also a generational thing that will slowly.
Do you think it's coming?
Yeah, that will come, I think.
How about choice?
I write in the book about the very first question I got on the morning of George's inauguration from Katie Couric, who asked me 2 questions about abortion. That was the social issue in 2000 that everyone got asked about, and then I think gay marriage was the social issue in 2004. And I would say probably in the more recent election as well. She asked me she asked 2 questions about abortion, and then she asked me if I was for the overturn of Roe versus Wade. And sort of everything went through my mind. This was the very morning my husband was about to be inaugurated, and I thought, do I really want to start my husband's presidency, you know, suggesting that a Supreme Court ruling be overturned? And I said no. And I think it's important that it remain legal. Because I think it's important for people for medical reasons and other reasons.
So that would be 2 areas of disagreement. But you weren't so expressive during the White House day, right? Well,
I didn't, about those issues,
yeah.
You mean? No, not really. I mean, I talked about those issues. I was asked about those issues a lot. Not so much about abortion, but in the 2004 election, a lot about gay marriage. That was the social issue that really animated that election, I think.
When you discuss it with your husband, is it argumentative?
No, not at all. I mean,
he understands
yeah, he does, and I understand his viewpoint. I do. I really understand his viewpoint, and he understands mine.